Hello, and welcome back to MMP-TV. March and April have been busy months here at the Music Man project as rehearsals continue for our West End debut at the London Palladium on June the 21st. Our amazing students have been working even harder than usual, learning lots of new songs especially written for our latest musical, From the Asylum to the Palladium. And if that wasn't enough to think about, we have just recorded our first charity single to be released on iTunes this year. And this week launched our brand new Music Man projects in Chelmsford and Malden. Our very own David Stanley caught up with the newly appointed Regional Director Natalie Bradford to talk openly about some of the exciting new challenges that lie ahead.
So Natalie, we've just launched Music Man project in Chelmsford and Malden. How do you feel about that?
Very excited actually. Chelmsford has really taken off. I've had 22 students last Wednesday.
Wow.
12 in the morning and 10 in the afternoon.
But you're, having to start something from scratch, if you like, with the support of the Music Man project and make it your own.
Yes.
How have you got your head around that?
Well, as I've been coming along here for the last sort of few months, I've got a good idea of what goes on, and then I've just taken that and put my own sort of bits on it, really. I mean, as you know, I don't play the piano, so I'm doing it with the violin. And
one of the, I think, advantages of having an established Music Man project that's been going and has been successful and been many years now, when you go back to the music school that we started, is that there are a lot of songs and resources and teaching strategies.
Yeah, it's all there in place already. It's just so nice to have the common theme of the songs all going through, so wherever a Music Man project is, we'll all be singing Welcome to Music School, and we'll all be singing hello songs, and that means that we can all come together for exciting things. And you can also add your own songs in as well. If you wanted a Chelmsford song, that's something I'm thinking of doing.
Wonderful.
Writing a song for Chelmsford, writing a song for Malden. So they have their own identity, but they're also part of a bigger Music Man project group. So
we found that the demand around the country is just huge for this. It's staggering how many requests we get that say, if only you had something like this where we are, near me.
Yeah. So how do you see this developing over the next few years? I mean, what's your ultimate ambition?
Well, as fun as performing at the Palladium and all that is, the ultimate ambition has always been to duplicate this model. And you're starting that in Chelmsford and Malden. I want to establish many more centres with more teachers, so we have a big team of professionals that are leading music in other areas. We need to keep it fresh by welcoming and encouraging new teachers. If anybody else is interested in doing this type of work, then I would encourage them to come along, volunteer, get a feel for the type of teaching, see if they relate to the students. And see if they can, cope, because it can be quite a challenging environment.
It can be,
We are doing music education.
We're not really there to manage challenging behaviours and things. We're there to deliver a music education. So if need be, they will have their support workers with them.
You've now just finished a master's degree.
Just finishing that,
And in September you'll be taking on a PhD in music and education?
Yes, well, I'm looking into the impact of music on learning disabilities. So, yes, I mean, whatever your particular sort of favourite type of music or instrument or anything, you can just develop from that. Improvising works really well around all the songs. So, I think whatever is your particular bent, I don't think it matters. Whether or not you're a concert level pianist or a grade 5 recorder player. I think you need a basic level of understanding of music.
Yes.
But beyond that, personal skills are so much more.
Yes, emotional intelligence, isn't it?
A love of music and sharing that.
And if you have all that, those basic musical skills, good personal skills, then really, with a bit of ambition, a lot of support, and feel really part of a team, I would say the possibilities are endless.
They are,
hence the Palladium and beyond.
And why not?
And why not? And it's funny because I can imagine lots of other workplaces and settings where you want to do this sort of work that might be very restrictive. But what we found in the Music Man project, and what we're really pleased about and now expanding it, it's that the expectations are high.
Yes.
And that's the key
Keep
thing.
that in mind.
Yes. I can almost guarantee that just after spending an hour or two volunteering and watching a session, that anybody would go away with the thought that they've seen something amazing.
Yes,
And
I couldn't agree more, yeah.
And what's amazing is the reaction of the students.
Well, I knew after my first visit.
Did you?
Yeah, I knew that was something I was going to do.
Yeah.
And it was just a question of how long and when. I can't wait for see how the next couple of years unfold, so